sound gives me anxiety. Because I'm usually trying to get ready.
Just got in. Just crossed the finish line.
I actually overslept.
With your referee shirt.
It's not a referee.
That's a striped shirt. It's a referee shirt.
I actually overslept today. My alarm went off at 6:30 and I set it for 6:45, but I selected for tomorrow only. And I slept till 7:15, which...
Wait, when did you set your alarm? If you set it for tomorrow only, wouldn't you have done it last night?
It's no, I did. It went off at 6:30, but it's an iPhone, like the sleep-wake alarm. So I thought I was trying to reset it for tomorrow when I did it. Like, there's a bunch of options in there. It's not...
Brian F0420, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate that very much. I know we got a couple subs with Prime earlier today. Getting closer and closer to that 750 sub goal.
It's cool.
And then what else do we have here? Oh, good morning to my fabulous EMH fan. Thank you, Angela. Thank you to Florida Kim for another subscription with Prime. And all of that, if you don't know what we're talking about, a subscription with Prime, because I feel like we mention it all the time and don't ever break it down. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, Amazon owns Twitch. So if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, they give you an Amazon Prime gaming subscription for free once a month. And you can use that on us where you don't spend anything extra. All you do is take a couple pennies out of the Amazon coffers and send them to us.
What's a coffer?
Coffer's like something you put money in.
Like in church?
That? You feel your coffers? I don't know if it's a church thing. Is it? No, because that's like, in my church, it was a basket that they handed out. Heather, thank you for the 400 bits. Angela, thank you for the subscription with Prime.
I'm going to drop the link that has the video on how to do it. Also, next week, I'm going to do it for my mom, because apparently she never connected hers. Maybe I can do it live.
That'd be kind of fun. Lunchbox LOB, thank you for the gifted Tier 1 subscriptions for, 5 people? Yeah. So you just opened up YouTube on your computer, Carla Marie. And one of the videos that I saw there on the home screen said, "I'm so burnt out," or something like that. I don't know. But and I'm not trying to make fun of people for being burned out, even if they're YouTubers or podcasters or whatever, because I get it. I live that life to a certain extent. Jen, thank you for the subscription or gifted subscription with Prime. Oh, now it's gone. Now you refresh and it's not there. But either way, my question is, if you're so burnt out, wouldn't making a video about being burnt out make you more burnt out?
No, because you don't know what their process was in making that video, and sometimes it helps to talk about it and explain it.
Yeah.
Also, we were very burnt out and continued to do our jobs.
Yeah, but we just did our jobs. We weren't talking about how we were burnt out about doing our jobs. I don't think we were, at least.
I mean, not on the air, but to friends I was.
Lisa, thank you for the gifted subs. Nikki NYC718, thank you for those 5 gifted subs. We're almost through. What is this? Hype train level. I'm waiting for this to reset here. Wait, don't bring out the drink yet. Wait.
Is Garrett in here? Because the sub just got gifted to him, and my sister, but I don't know if it's...
Wait, our Garrett?
Yeah. Sometimes it gifts... if everyone that's in here already has a sub, it'll gift to people that aren't in here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. So we are almost through Hype Train level 5. And I wanted to make sure we were close before I started talking about the drink that we have here, because it's a brand new drink that you picked up yesterday, right, Carla Marie? And it's very brown.
I brought it out. Anthony goes, "What the hell is that?"
It looks like cold, like someone made hot chocolate or chocolate milk
or coffee. It's not.
Okay, so what are we drinking in about hopefully 3 minutes?
So our friends at Seattle Cocktail Club made us a bartender circle shooter. It says, "What are you drinking?" It's called a Tough Cookie. It is inspired by Anthony's cookies and cream protein shake.
Oh, okay.
This should taste like a warm salted caramel chocolate cookie. It does not have coffee in it.
And it should taste warm. Or do we have to drink it warm?
No.
Okay.
We got a mixer, like little shaking thing here. What is it called?
A shaker?
Yeah. And we're going to shake it up. We're going to drink it, and then we're going to say what we think it tastes like, and then we're going to open the secret envelope and find out
But they told us what it's supposed to taste like chocolate chip cookies.
But we're going to guess what we think is actually in it.
Oh, like the liquor that's actually in it.
It's warm salted caramel chocolate cookie.
That's what it's supposed to taste. The flavor notes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I made that part of it up. So yeah, once we get to Hype Train level 5, which is in, I don't know, we're like 13% of the way there. So once we get through that, we can take this, and it's a shooter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I found the most insane news article today.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to wait, Carla Marie, because Unicorn Cindy just got us through Hype Train level 5, which means we got to crack that thing open. Yep. and the cup is full. So let me go clear that cup. That way, if it gets full again at some point.
Ooh, Lee, brand new Nordstrom Tacoma rack opening in Tacoma today.
Ooh. Let me clear the cup.
I need to
quickly.
get some cool kid jeans.
I used to go to Nordstrom off the rack. There's one on Route 4 in Paramus, New Jersey. And I used to go there all the time. Because they've got that. They had like Century 21.
Yeah.
And another like discount store.
There's a TJ Maxx in there, I think.
Yeah. All right, Carla Marie. Then we got 200% of Hype Train Level 5. Thank you, Liz from Connecticut. Thank you, Unicorn Cindy.
So there is some. Whew,
You okay there?
no, are some ice cubes in there.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It looks like a really good chocolate milk.
Whoa.
Oh, when it pours though, it's clearly thinner than like the consistency of chocolate milk, which is probably a good thing. I think you need more in there. And there's gonna be a little drip. There we go. I don't want that on the table.
You had some first.
Yeah, but it's not enough to like actually taste it. Kayla, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Oh no, you just subscribed. That's awesome. Thank you.
Damn girl.
Damn, Kayla's rich. What was that thing if you saw it in school? If you saw like one of your classmates or someone you know have it, you're like, man, they're rich.
Well, I did think it was the kids that had the deli cheese and not American singles on their sandwiches.
I feel like your parents were always deli meats and cheese.
Not for us.
Oh,
not for
them?
daily lunch, anyway.
Okay. Erica P, thank you for the 100 bits. I think for me it was kids who went to sleepaway camp.
Oh, sleepaway camp?
I don't know why. I just felt like that. And I'm not saying that now that I'm adult, I know that not every rich kid goes to sleepaway camp or that you have to be rich to go to sleepaway camp. I just thought as a kid, it was something that I never even like crossed my mind as something that I would be able to go to. And I just assumed it was
Same.
rich kids.
Also, if you went to their house and they had an ice machine, like in their fridge.
Oh, in their fridge?
Or water.
If they didn't ride the bus. See, so for me, I went to a high school and I lived in a town that was pretty wealthy. We were not that wealthy, but we lived in a town where a lot of people were. So for me, a lot of the rich kids were on the bus.
Uh-oh, I should have done more. But this is perfect.
That's fine. That's fine. That's actually, if you fill it all the way to the top, it's 2 shots. So we're definitely at a shot.
Vera Bradley pencil cases.
What is it? What is a Vera Bradley pencil case?
Shake that drink harder. Oh my goodness.
Do you have to put it back in?
Can I put it back in there? The top?
You could. This is the fine folks at Seattle Cocktail Club are probably cringing as they watch you do this, Carla Marie. This is a sad moment in cocktail culture.
Lunchables made you rich? I thought I had Lunchables and we were not rich.
No, but I don't think the point is you actually were rich with these things. It's just as a kid, what are the things that were either unavailable to you or not allowed in your home that you thought meant you were rich?
A. Jane said, my mom never refilled the windshield wiper fluid, so I thought cars that had that feature were the rich people. Book fair money. Man, my mom was like, just go to the book fair and shut up here. Take some money.
Yeah, I used to. I hated reading.
It's too cold.
It's too cold. So I hated reading, but I just loved buying things. Mm-hmm. So the book fair was a big deal.
The Scholastic Book Fair set forth all of our shopping problems.
Yeah, probably.
I think it needs more. When you shake a drink, you want to shake it super hard so it breaks the ice, and that ice is somewhat dissolves and adds water to the drink.
So did I shake it? Hold on. Let me
use those steroid muscles.
Yeah, seriously. I didn't take my steroids this morning. I don't know if I can do that.
Wow, Kayla said, "Oh, she got bologna for lunch." I had
there. There you go. What? It wasn't that close.
Really?
Yeah, you're fine. Do all bartenders have really jacked arms from shaking drinks all day? They've got to, right?
Oh, I think it looks different now.
Whoa, you're getting real ballsy with that pour there.
Yeah, I want to go to a bartender class so I can learn how to like. Oh,
yeah, there we go. Oh man, being able to put a poster on a wall.
And you were
we didn't
rich?
own the house, and my parents never let me put posters on the wall. That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's crazy to think about that.
I know that when I was born, my parents had an apartment, but I think after that they owned the homes that we lived in.
My
as
parents
far as I know.
also had me much later in life, so we had our house.
That's true. Seattle Cocktail Club, new event, bartending with Carla Marie. You should host a bartending class that you also have to learn. Like you talk to a real bartender to actually.
I'm fine. I'm in.
Because what was the thing you did? With this, there was a strainer. You did it on this show. Didn't you try to like hold the strainer and pour the drink onto it or something along those lines?
Yeah, I think everyone would have done that.
I don't know about that.
Can we get a bartender on and they can teach us how to make a cocktail one night? Yeah.
I'm sure we could
Kind
do
of like
that.
we did with Michelle, but like a cocktail that seems like it would be really confusing, but it's actually not.
Yeah. I'm
Seattle
sure we can go over to the Seattle Cocktail Club offices.
They have a
Headquarters.
resident bartender, Abigail, who most likely made this.
All right.
So, yeah.
Here we go. So this is, read it one more time for people who may have just been joining us, and then we're going to play some games actually today. We're going to go to the game closet.
It's called a tough cookie, and it should taste like a warm salted caramel chocolate cookie. There's no coffee in it.
The thing that's throwing me off is I know there was ice in there, and it's saying it's supposed to taste like a warm cookie.
Okay,
Here we go. Cheers. Okay, it actually does have a cookie like.
It took too long.
It does.
Is there Sambuca in that?
Okay, so now we're supposed to figure out what's in it.
Well,
that is good.
I don't know how to shake it. I got to figure out what's in it. There's definitely.
It is. It's weird because.
Oh, Bailey's.
There's a little drip on that shaker if you want to make sure that it doesn't. No, never. Too late. It's weird because even though it is cold, there is like this
like
warm.
Is there
sensation.
Jack Fire?
No, there's not gonna be Jack Fire. I guess there could be, but I don't think so.
Bailey's.
I'm gonna go with there's got to be a Bailey's of some sort, right? And hold on.
I'm not. The winner is.
So we're just trying to figure out the type of alcohol.
You guys, there's a whole book report in here. I'm not reading this whole thing.
I guess I just have to go with Bailey's. What else would be in it?
I don't know. I didn't look.
There's got to be. I know Godiva makes a liqueur.
Oh, Megan said.
But I don't think it would do that.
Is it like sickly sweet or just sweet enough? Not.
No, not sickly sweet.
No, not at all. Ooh, it just hit my belly.
No, it's kind of like the perfect drink. This is really good.
It just hit my belly.
Okay.
It feels warm there. Okay.
All right, what do we got in it, Carla Marie?
There is chocolate in it. Maletti chocolate liqueur.
Okay.
The Maletti family has created delicious cocoa-based liqueur.
And that's the only liquor that's in it, or liqueur that's in it?
Is there something like salted caramel flavored something in it? Did you guys know I was going to say things like that? No, there isn't. Before it was called salted caramel, that flavor profile was butterscotch.
Oh.
But there's no scotch in it. The main ingredients are butter and brown sugar. Butterscotch schnapps is the next part in this cocktail.
Okay, so there is another.
Oh. It does taste smoky. That's from the mezcal that's in there.
Damn it. I was going to say there's like a tequila-ish type thing in there, but
and
I don't want to be stupid.
I have the actual recipe, and I will send you guys. But you want to read the recipe while I get that?
The recipe is in the Tough Cookie.
It's really good.
You've got 1 ounce of Maletti chocolate liqueur. You have 1 ounce of butterscotch schnapps. And then you have a 1/2 ounce.
It's all booze.
Of mezcal. And they used Silento. I'm just kidding. It's called Silencio. This is the mezcal.
Silencio Bruno.
What is that from?
Luca, Disney movie.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
watched
that.
it yet, but I just know that's from the movie.
And then you shake it over ice and strain it into a small glass. It also can be served warm, which makes sense because it's supposed to taste like a warm cookie.
They made an entire website for all of the drinks we have on the show.
Oh, that's really cool. Does it say they're on our show?
As seen on. Oh my God, it does.
No way. It actually says as seen on the Carla and Anthony show. That is so cool. That's the coolest thing that's ever happened to our show.
We'll have to make a new trigger word.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called.
Yeah, I can do that for Thursday where if you type in like exclamation point drinks.
Shots.
Shooters.
Recipe. I'm wasted.
Shooters.
No. They made a whole website.
Let's do another one. Want to do another one if the cup fills up?
No, that is only alcohol.
Yeah, so what? I think we should do another one. How about this? I'll grab a game. If the cup fills up again by the end of the show.
It's an inside joke between Seattle Cocktail Club and I.
What was the inside joke?
Yesterday I went there and Amy, the mastermind behind Seattle Cocktail Club, was like, we made a whole new website. And I was like, you made a website? Why? And then she was like, yeah, we made a website. And Jessica, who works there, was like, no, we made a web page. And that's why I said website.
Got it.
I was like, you guys created a whole blog for us? Okay, well, if it fills up, I guess. I mean, that's the rules. I can Uber to my 11 a.m. if I need to. I'm having lunch with a friend. You guys know who she is, actually. Joanna from Philosophies. She is in town. She's actually from Albany, New York. Not Alex. That's my other friend. Well, I guess she's near Albany. Can you give me that cup? Joanna made this. And she makes all the fun things.
So we haven't played this yet.
Typical. Look at that. So steroidy of you.
I know.
To be
I know. It's like she knew. It's like she was in on it. I'm blaming her. So we haven't played this one on the show yet. We haven't played a game in a while on the show. This is called 5-second rule. Oh, it's uncensored. I actually, honestly, I don't like buying the uncensored ones.
Because they're like raunchy.
And it gets to a point where it's like, all right, I said pearl necklace. Whoa. That was one of the, on Dirty Pictionary,
I tell you what, though,
we had
you
to do
play
that.
Telestrations After Dark with your mom, and you learn a lot. I did.
What did you learn? Like that she knows some of those words or that she doesn't?
Knows.
Okay, what did you think? She had you.
Yeah, but like, that's simple. Like, we all know how to do that. Dave C, 84, 1,000. Did they drop in the cup? Devin Sawa has not responded to anyone, I don't think.
What a piece of trash.
I think I'm actually going to DM him.
What if we just start trashing him? You think he'll come on?
No.
Thank you, Dave C, 84 for the 84 or for the 1,000 bits, not 84 bits.
I'm looking. There are 25 replies on his. You people are something else. It doesn't look like he's responded. However,
jeez, how many pieces of tape did they put on this game?
I then did a post that was like, hey, tell me one good thing about your Monday, and there's 284 comments on there.
That's cool.
People like being asked about themselves. I'm learning that.
Jet, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Okay, so 5-second rule, uncensored.
I'm going to be wasted.
How to play.
Yay, Mateo. Thank you for coming.
What you get, 150 two-sided cards and a twister timer.
150
two-sided cards. Yeah. And then this twister timer, which is probably a minute.
That makes me dizzy.
We could just use this. We can just do that.
You know, how fun would that be to slide down, though?
Until you
Sometimes
threw
I wish
up.
I was a little version of me to be able to do that.
Score the most points by giving 3 answers before the balls twist down to the bottom of the timer. Oh, yeah, we can't use the regular timer. It has to be 5 seconds.
This is like the parking structure at SeaTac.
It is.
Every time we go through there, I'm like, I'm going to throw up.
So what you do is you place the card box with the cards on the table where everyone can reach it, as well as the timer. Determine how many rounds will be played. For larger groups, play 2 or 3 rounds. For smaller groups, play 4 or 5. So we are a smaller group. We can do 5 rounds.
Okay.
You want to continue as I open this up?
When do I get to tell about the news story? I actually did a little book report before class today.
Okay.
Wait, you want me to read this out loud?
No, I mean, you could tell people how we're supposed to play. I got past the determine how many rounds.
I have a dumb question.
Okay.
Coconut Love said, I'm going to miss this Thursday show because of Yom Kippur fast. Isn't the Yom Kippur fast just you're not supposed to eat or you're not supposed to use technology?
That's a great question for that person to answer.
Thank you, Mama Sarah. I feel like you say out loud what normally goes on in people's minds.
Also, there was a question that I got on Instagram yesterday. Someone had DM'd me when I posted the link to our YouTube page with dealing with all the crap drama we dealt with over the weekend. And
we got really nice messages.
We got unbelievably nice messages. And the question was, what's more beneficial? My mom even asked me this question. What's more beneficial for us watching on YouTube or watching on Twitch if you can't join us live? Because this person normally joins live, but they were at work.
I get that too. What do you say?
I say YouTube only because we could use the extra love there. But at the end of the day, this is how it breaks down.
Yeah.
In the hierarchy of what helps us. Watching live is the biggest thing. If you can make it here, fantastic. And if you can't, totally get it because it's a random hour of your day and you might be busy during that random hour. If you are already a subscriber, then you may as well watch on Twitch because you're going to watch it with no ads. If you want to watch on demand and help us in the best way possible, then that's on YouTube, and there are going to be some ads for that.
That's kind of what I
Right, that's like the levels.
Okay, so if the player in the hot seat is only able to name 1 or 2 answers before the 5 seconds are up, you get no points.
Oh,
Okay. Then the next player gets 5 seconds to answer that same question, but if I go, then I can't name anything else you've named.
Okay.
So I have.
So it's like Price is Right style.
Yeah. Play continues around the circle until someone can name 3 in 5 seconds. Which, if we can't do it in the first round, we're not gonna probably do it.
3 of the same card?
No, sorry. So say the category was alcohol.
Yeah.
You have to be able to name 3 to get a point.
Okay.
5 seconds. I'm fucked.
I'm gonna school you in this game.
If play gets back to the original player without anyone naming 3 in 5 seconds, that player gets 1 point by default.
Okay, so it is like let's just make up our own rules.
Yeah, that's how we.
Because it seems
Oh,
like
there's a climax.
Oh, hello.
At the end of the established number of rounds, count up your points. Each card in front of you is worth 1 point. The player with the most points is the winner. Oh.
Okay, that's easy. So what we'll do is we're gonna do 5 rounds. Okay, Carla Marie? Whoever has the most cards, whoever completes the task, wins. And we have to use this timer because it's 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah, was it?
People can see it there. It's fine.
Who's going first?
I'll go first. 3, 2, 1. Name 3 things you can't resist.
It's done. You have to. You can't. I was
okay.
waiting
So then
until
here's
you flip it.
Okay, so then you'll read
I'll
the card
read it.
because I can't read. Wait, is it it's 2-sided, right?
Oh god.
So let's use it and put it on the side.
Okay.
Oh no.
Name 3 lesbians.
Ellen Page, Ethan Page. Crap, damn it, I don't know.
Okay, I can't name 3. But okay, flip it.
That's bullshit.
Megan Rapinoe. Who's she married to? Sue Bird. It has a horn.
A horn, or was that just a squeak?
Portia de Rossi.
Damn it.
Yeah,
really easy for everybody at home without the timer in your ear.
And by the way, Ellen Page / Elliot is not.
I said Ethan.
Not
I
a
think.
lesbian.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Carla Marie, are you ready for your card?
I can't handle this. Okay, read me.
Carla Marie,
Mhm.
in 5 seconds, name 3 reasons you wish you were a dog.
I don't have to go to work. I don't have to have health insurance.
Ooh.
Is there not a horn on this?
I think when you slam it down, yeah.
Name 3 reasons you wish you were a dog.
Peeing outside, being fed food, and not having a job.
You can't say something I said.
You said not going to work.
You're a dick. That doesn't count.
Okay, fine. So neither of us got
Dogs do have health insurance.
that. All right. Oh, wait, there's another one on the back of that card.
Okay, ready. Oh, okay. Name 3 bodily fluids.
Blood, semen, spit.
Okay, you win.
Oh.
First card.
Saliva would have been it, but spit counts, right?
I'll give it to you.
Whew. I don't even know if there are any other bodily fluids.
Tears.
Oh, true. Yeah. That's a good one. Oh,
Vomit.
Urine is a good one.
Poop.
I wouldn't say vomit's a liquid or fluid. Oh, it's a fluid.
What?
But that's like chunks.
It's actually in the example, so I would have been fine.
Oh, okay. Whew. Man, I got 1 card at least. Carla Marie, are you ready?
Zadie said pet insurance isn't great. I have Nationwide. They've been wonderful.
Are they on your side? Carla Marie,
You're going to flip me.
name 3 of these in the next 5 seconds. Name 3 laws easily broken.
Speeding, drunk driving, no seatbelt.
Woo! Got it.
Damn, I'm a criminal. I'll read you.
Wait,
again.
what was it? 3? You said no seatbelt, speeding.
Drunk driving.
Okay.
I mean, could I have said murder?
I wouldn't count that as easily broken.
So if you get
Murder
this
seems
right,
difficult.
who holds this card? The other side.
We can just keep track.
Okay.
We don't have that many cards. Jaywalking is what I would have gone with. Carla Marie.
Oh, I forget that's a law.
Jaywalking?
Name 3 telltale signs of the walk of shame.
Socks. I don't know. I said socks and I threw myself off.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Flip for me. I go now.
All right, Carla Marie.
Yep.
5 seconds. Telltale signs of the walk of shame.
Clothes from the night before, running makeup, no shoes.
Nope, too late. Too late. So you get that card.
Okay.
All right, we each have one, and we've gone through 1, 2. I think this is actually the 5th round. If someone wins this round, the game's over. Carla Marie.
I saw that. Do a different guy.
Okay, let's spin it around then. Is it your turn or my turn? Oh, you have to ask me.
Did you look?
No.
Name 3 celebrities caught naked.
China. It's the only thing I could think of. She was
WWE?
Yeah, and she did porn. But she wasn't caught naked. Carla Marie.
Okay.
5 seconds. 3 celebrities caught naked.
Prince Harry, Kim Kardashian, and Aaron Andrews.
Was Kim Kardashian ever caught? Oh, I guess there was a sex tape. And I think you just got it.
I wasn't looking.
I think you just got it.
Rihanna was naked. Hulk Hogan.
Damn it. Does that mean you won? How many rounds have we done? I think you won, Carla Marie.
I don't like this game.
Why?
Too much anxiety.
I really like it, actually. I like the fact that the round just ends. You start, you finish. Wait, how does it?
the Aaron Andrews story? I'm not a fan of it, but I will tell you.
Oh.
It's only when they're not there.
Okay, that makes sense. Somehow.
Aaron Andrews' story is kind of what triggered a lot of I think a lot of web laws, and I'm not smart enough to know how all of that works, but years ago, she was on a work trip in her hotel room walking around naked, and a total loser creep put some sort of tiny camera on her peephole.
I think he was able to reverse the peephole.
And basically filmed her in the room naked and released it on the internet. And she had to go into court and had to I don't even know if she was able to win anything. I think he got in trouble, but all this, it's still out there on the internet because you can't take things down off the internet. And that was kind of the beginning of the internet is everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. And it was really, when that was playing out, I remember that was the beginning of I either didn't walk around hotel rooms naked or I'd tape it up or whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the cringier stories.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Paris Hilton did a sex tape as well. But I guess
if you do a sex tape, you're not getting caught.
Yeah. But
So that's why even my answer of China, who was a WWE wrestler, I don't think she did Playboy and she did a video called One Night in China, but she wasn't caught naked. Yeah. She wanted to be there in some capacity.
Maybe Kim Kardashian doesn't count then.
Well, no, Kim's sex tape, the first time we saw Kim naked.
What was the second one?
I don't know. I'm sure she's done a lot of risque things.
Okay.
But the sex tape itself, I don't think was supposed to be leaked, from my understanding. Let's see.
Oh, that's right. The hotel gave the creep Aaron Andrews' room number.
He just walked up and asked? And they were like, here's this famous person? That's weird.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian was released without her knowing.
Yeah.
Do you think she regrets it? Or is she
I think it's one of those unfortunate situations, but you end up benefiting from it later on. Because now she's in her 40s now. She's got kids. I'm sure she doesn't want that tape out. Because I don't know how you find it. I've never actually watched it. But I'm sure at some point one of her kids' classmates are going to be like, oh, your mom, look. It'll be on their little weird iPhone 87.
Oh, new iPhone comes out today. Oh, so the Aaron Andrews creep apparently asked to be put in the room next to her since they were friends. Lunchbox lobs.
Man, there are some weird, messed up people out there. And since we were kind of talking about a news story, Carla Marie, what's your news story that you had for us today? Is it a weird transition?
Yeah, but we'll take it.
Okay.
Scientists have been granted a butt ton of money to resurrect a woolly mammoth.
Oh, I saw that come through my news feed yesterday. They're at $15 billion of funding, and they want to resurrect a lot, not just one. They want to in like northern Siberia, they want to have up to like 1,500
So
woolly mammoth at some point.
I guess they have its DNA like in permafrost right now. And I guess I never thought like maybe when they die, they're just frozen and then we can easily bring them back. But they're saying that resurrecting a woolly mammoth will help them with climate change. And I'm like, how is it going to tell you what to do? I don't understand.
The article didn't say
Not
how that's
really.
going to happen?
But they're bringing back a ton of other animals too. Not just
But I've
woolly
seen
mammoths.
this movie. It's called Jurassic Park.
That's what the article says. There's a lot of like ethical and moral issues with it as well. But yeah, this is how the movie ends.
We were so busy to
Finally.
figure out if we could. We never stopped to ask.
We're
if we
literally
should.
living a movie. When you watch it, you're like, all those things really wouldn't happen at once. There wouldn't be a plague and a woolly mammoth come back.
What if we brought the woolly mammoth back and this company spends $15 billion, which is a whole lot of money, $15 billion to bring the woolly mammoth back, and it just catches COVID and dies? Like, wait, I think before we do any other crazy scientific stuff, we've got to make sure COVID's kind of like behind us somehow.
Yeah, because we can't figure this
Contained.
out. How are we going to bring back a giant animal? They think it's going to help. Well, I guess it's mammal. Is it a mammal?
Woolly mammoth is a mammal, yes.
It's going to also help apparently with the extinction of some elephants. And I'm like, how? Is it going to talk to them? Like, I don't understand.
So this article, did you not read the whole article, or did they not explain all the things they said?
They didn't explain.
Okay.
I don't think. I may not have read the article. It's a terrible idea, though.
I mean, this is tough because, like, bringing back a velociraptor, I've seen that. Jurassic Park doesn't go well. They're very smart. Too smart, in fact.
Maybe
I can't see a woolly mammoth being, like, a danger. That thing's not going to chase me down.
But, like, also, I guess it's only fitting now. Like, we came here on this planet and killed off all these animals. Now it's only time for them to come and kill us off.
That's fair. Were we responsible for woolly mammoths dying, or was it just, like, their time was up?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd like to see one. See, Lenny said bring back the dodo. Now, here's the thing. The dodo left or was extinct, I don't know, 150 years ago, something like that. Have we missed it? Do we know what a dodo did? Like, was it beneficial to anybody?
It was just a bird, right?
I feel like a woolly mammoth for, like, tribes back then was a big deal. You get a woolly mammoth down, you're eating good for a while.
Yeah, this whole article is about science and how they're going to do it.
The way you said
That's
that
where I
was
suck.
Science. Gross.
Okay, let's say it works and there's no horrible consequences. No surrogate elephant moms die.
Okay.
The idea that by bringing mammoths back and by placing them into the Arctic, you engineer the Arctic to become a better place for carbon storage. That aspect I have a number of issues with, said a scientist.
That's interesting. But it's the other, and I don't know the science behind what they're saying, but I do know that in Yellowstone and other national parks, when they reintroduced gray wolves, the park ecosystem got better because the animals that were supposed to be there were there. Yeah. So maybe it's something as simple as woolly mammoth are supposed to be in this area.
Yeah, words, ecosystems there.
Oh, cool. What does it say about the ecosystem?
Ultimately, the stated end goal of herds of roaming mammoths as ecosystem engineers may not matter. And neither... They wrote that science part wrong.
Maybe you should have just read the science part before.
No, but like, why do they got to use big words? I'm going to have to go to Newser.
But I did see this article that you mentioned, Carla Marie, the fact that there's a company with $15 billion to try to bring back woolly mammoths. Now, here's the only problem that I have with it is $15 billion is a whole lot of money.
Like, we can just save people.
I feel like there's a better thing we can do for the immediate future with $15 billion. I don't know what that thing is. I just feel like it has to exist. But that's just me.
I agree.
But then, I mean, it would
How
also
big
be
is
cool to
this
see a woolly mammoth.
How big are they?
They're elephants.
No, they're bigger than elephants. They have to be.
Why?
They sounds it. Have you ever stood next to an elephant or touched one?
You know what? I can't think of it, actually.
Is a woolly mammoth bigger than an elephant?
And what does the internet say?
What? Contrary to common belief, the woolly mammoth was hardly mammoth in size. They were roughly about the size of a modern African elephant.
So they're
9 to 11 feet tall.
But those are still pretty big. Probably pretty heavy. They got them tusks.
Elizabeth's right. We could cure cancer, help poverty, global warming.
Yeah, there's a
more.
lot. There's a lot we can do.
Student loan debt, invest in clean energy.
Yeah, Texas Chris makes a good point. They are mammoth. Mammoth literally means huge.
Well, this thing says no.
Okay, but elephants are still huge. No one's like, oh, look at that little tiny full-grown elephant.
The largest one was 13 to 15 feet long.
Again, pretty big.
How long is my car?
8 feet max. 7 probably. I don't know.
Man. What a time. It won't happen anytime soon. They have to grow it, right? Like,
Yeah.
how do they do that?
Well, if you follow what they
Like
do
a
in
petri
Jurassic
dish?
Park, well, they do that in eggs, right? They
And then it hatches.
yeah. Something would have to give birth to that.
I'm going to join the science
So
team.
they would have to figure out a way to.
Not necessarily.
They would have to do like
Well-
IVF for an elephant, but the thing that they,
So the elephant would grow the woolly mammoth?
yeah, I mean they're similar enough, is probably the thought. But then you have to make sure you get a couple of them, and then you have to make sure that they're fully developed enough as adults that they can mate themselves, and then you start the herd.
It would be a surrogate. So it would
Yeah.
be like the embryo would be created outside.
Isn't that kind of what I said? No,
I don't know.
who knows?
They're going to use elephants.
But I agree.
This is just...
I think it was D something up here. DWPB. Bring back a recent extinct animal, not something ancient.
Yeah.
Like what? The dodo, I guess, is a good example. We all know that.
Or we can help
we've
the
all heard of it.
whales. They're struggling. Maybe we can just turn down the temperature of the ocean a bit.
That would, I mean, if we could reverse engineer what we've done with global warming, that would be the key. That would be the key.
I did see Elizabeth said, can they bring back Walt Disney? I think
Isn't
Walt
he
would come
frozen?
back and be like, what the did you guys do?
Yeah.
Although I'm here for what they've done. I don't think he would appreciate it.
You know what? I think he would just be like, wait, how much money do you have? $1 billion? That was $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be so crazy.
Well, didn't oil tycoons, how much did they have?
Well, like, when you look at Carnegie, when you look with steel, when you look at Rockefeller with oil,
Yeah.
like, yeah, those guys had billions. I don't think Disney was a billionaire when
No,
he
but
died,
I'm
though.
saying he would know what $1 billion was.
Yeah, but the idea of so many billionaires would be crazy to him. Like, when did he die?
That's what I'm checking. 1966.
Oh, I guess he'd know way more than.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead in like the 40s.
But like,
Can you Google how many billionaires were there in 1966? Let's see what this says.
why did other people Google this? I can't read full articles right now.
It'll probably have a chart. Or there's go people what?
Read what court said.
Court said pretty sure Disney was scraping by and relying on future ticket sales to cover what he was building. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Megan's right. Like, there's a lot of Disney documentaries that don't make him seem like a good person.
Yeah. I'm starting to think anyone born before like 1970 had some major character flaws. Mainly because racism is one of them.
That's what I imagine.
Treatment of women, another one.
He would be like, we have women
Xenophobia in general.
engineers here at
Yeah.
Disney. Engineers. You know that's what they're called? Like literally like Mickey ears.
That's what they write?
What? I think so.
I think that's just a cute thing that they tell the visitors.
No.
Let's see. What are you searching now?
Aren't they called engineers? Imagineers. Thank you, Court. That's the job.
Let's see. Someone said, I believe Walt Disney was an anti-Semite. I can 100% believe that.
Imagineers.
Mainly because I feel like along with racism and not treating women properly and being a xenophobe, I
Just
think
part of it.
anti-Semitism was probably a big deal back then.
Yeah, a female vice president of his company would blow his mind.
That's very, very true.
Wow. And maybe we should just keep things that are dead.
I think I'd agree with almost all of that. Just if
I
it
just
happened,
think
you got to let
cause-
it go and move on.
Because I think it would be a very cool social experiment to bring that person back and be like, what do you think? But then also, if that person, like Walt Disney, right? Like, he holds some power, starts saying some bullshit, there's a whole group of people that we have seen have been able to be hypnotized that would be like, oh, hell, Walt Disney.
It's kind of like the Austin Powers thing, right? Like, if you're frozen for so long, like, you're going to come back and it's that fish out of water thing. Who would you bring, not a family member, not someone you know personally, who would you bring back?
Marilyn Monroe.
Why?
I got so many questions for her.
Like what?
Because, like, you know what? She was the first girl that was like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't care what you think. Like, things that Marilyn Monroe did back then.
Joan of Arc did that, and then they killed her, though.
No, I would bring back a pharaoh because they liked cats. No.
Okay, what pharaoh? You gotta give me a specific person.
What's her name? The most famous one.
Cleopatra?
Yeah.
So you'd bring Cleopatra back.
I bet she doesn't know there was a song about her.
I think it would be too difficult to bring someone like Cleopatra back. Like, the world is so different. Like, her mind probably wouldn't be able to grasp all the differences.
All right, who would
like,
you
whereas Marilyn Monroe, I think she's seen enough technology to somewhat comprehend what we have now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Renee said Elvis was talking about a dead artist concert this morning.
Oh, really?
Weird. I haven't listened yet.
Maybe because he saw the Woolly Mammoth thing.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Freddie Mercury would be a cool one to bring back, J. Cruz.
I think I would bring back Babe Ruth.
I was going to say
I'm going to tell you why Babe Ruth. Because he, by and large, is considered like the most impressive baseball player of all time.
Yeah.
I don't think if we brought Babe Ruth back today, he would be any good at baseball.
So you're going to bring him back just to humiliate him?
No, I would want to see. I don't want to humiliate him. There's two experiments I would do with a young Babe Ruth. One, I would put him in a baseball game. Like, if I could transport him from a World Series back in the 20s to today, I'd say, okay, well, you were just playing baseball yesterday. Go play this regular season game against the Orioles.
He'd say who?
No, he knows the Orioles.
Oh, they were around?
Yeah, they were around. He was a Baltimore guy.
The Twins, were they around?
Ooh, I don't know if the Twins were around. But I'd put him in a regular season game with some average-ass team or bad team, Orioles, Diamondbacks, just to see how he would hold up in that game with his original skills. Mm-hmm. But then I'd get him with, like, a couple of the best baseball coaches and trainers and, like, strength and conditioning. Because, you know, that guy didn't lift a weight.
Strength and conditioning, no. He was probably smoking cigars.
Exactly. Here's what Babe Ruth was doing when he wasn't playing baseball. Drinking beers, smoking cigars, probably cheating on his wife. Just what baseball players did.
Marilyn Monroe? Was she?
No, that was Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah. I knew it was somebody.
So then I'd give Babe Ruth like a year and a half of training. Like today training, diet, all of that.
Yeah.
And then I'd see how good he was. Because those are the questions. Those are the questions that I have when I think of older athletes. Like, A, would they, if you brought them in their regular condition, would they even compete today? And B, if they had our training, how good would they have been? And those are the things that I would want to see.
I don't know if they would, like, stack up.
I think they would.
I just think people are built differently. I guess he was for his time, too.
I think he clearly had skill. The hand-eye coordination was there, the know-how on how to play the game. But today, I mean, college athletes are trained like pros. Pros back then, I mean, you got to think, before Babe Ruth, baseball players were getting regular jobs when the season wasn't in session. They were going to, like, do roofs at people's houses because baseball didn't pay that much, so you didn't train like people train now for sports.
You know what's insane? Babe Ruth was born in 1895.
Oh, late 1800s. Just like if you were born in 1995, you're in the late 1900s.
He died in 1948 of cancer.
Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
the cigars probably had something to do with it.
My dad and Babe Ruth were alive during the same time.
That is kind of crazy.
I saw that Dana had said she would bring back Amelia Earhart to find out what the hell actually happened to her.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think some guy probably sabotaged her plane. And was probably like, we don't want women.
Is that even a theory, or is that just something you made up today?
I think I had to do a book report on her once.
Yeah, see, Fred the Mailman has a good point. Babe Ruth would be great today. Hitters hit. I think he still would be a fantastic hitter.
But people weren't throwing balls at them 100 miles an hour, were they?
No,
well, we can track it probably.
But if you have the hand-eye coordination, if you're a good enough hitter, the faster the ball comes in, the harder you can hit it out and the further you can hit it out. So the speed, as long as you can catch up to it, is actually not a bad thing. That's why the high velocity pitchers, the guys who throw 99, 100, actually give up home runs as well. Because when someone makes contact,
it's out of here.
It's out.
Literally. Renee said, are the stadiums the same dimensions?
As they were then? No, actually, there's a book that my friend Steve had suggested to me. I have not read it, but it's something along the lines of, and Carla Marie can Google this if she wants, but it's something along the lines of the year Babe Ruth hit 160 home runs. And the theory behind that book is back when Babe Ruth was playing, I think his record was 60 home runs. No. God, what was it? Whatever his record was. There were some ballparks that didn't have fences. So he could hit a ball a mile, but a lot of outfielders
could outrun it.
Back up and catch the ball.
So he could have done more.
He could, yeah. The theory is he actually would have hit more.
Ooh, Red Bash. Great first time chat comment.
Oh, yeah.
We need Kobe Bryant back. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I think I'd vote on that.
It would have been cool to see, obviously, what Kobe did in his post-playing life.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what is the craziest. We never got to see that.
I think it was cool what he was doing for females in basketball. Court said, I work in aeronautics program at a university, and I have a little Amelia Earhart plane and figure on my desk. So, Court,
that's pretty cool.
Do you think that a guy messed with her airplane? Men didn't want women to do things like that.
I'm not saying that it's impossible. Let's see. Kobe was one, like you said. Carla Marie. Chadwick Boseman's another one. Let's see. Jordy Matthews said Ruth didn't play against anyone who wasn't white, which is very true. I don't think he would be quite as good as he was against modern pitching. What?
Wait, Ruth didn't play against anyone.
Jackie Robinson was after Babe Ruth, so there were no black players in Major League Baseball, right? Yes. That is how that lines up. Was there any overlap with Babe Ruth and Jackie Robinson? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I dressed as Amelia Earhart in a project in elementary school. I loved her. It's Meg, not Megan.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd dress like her. I definitely remember learning a lot about her. I had to do a report on Dominique Musciano.
I don't even know who that is.
She was like the Simone Biles of the 90s.
Okay. And what was your book report about? Just like where she was from?
I read a book about her, and then I had to dress up in my little gymnastics uniform, which was really just a swooshy jogging outfit. And I had
like
a
the
fake
warm-ups?
medal. Yeah. She actually, ironically enough, suffered abuse from, I believe, her trainer. And I want to say her parents weren't the best either. And then she had a lot of like eating disorders and everything that came out. Like, clearly gymnastics has not changed.
No, Fred the Mailman says that she lives in the Cleveland area.
What? I should reach out to her and be like, hey, I did a book report on you.
She's going to be like, cool. Thanks. But there are a lot of people that would be interesting to see if we brought them back.
She's 39. That's crazy.
If we brought them back to life today, how they would survive, how they would thrive, if they would thrive. Oh, Bruce Lee is a good one too.
Ooh.
Albert Einstein.
Kurt Cobain.
Did Albert Einstein?
No, isn't.
What?
Was it Einstein or Edison? Recently, information came out that they were like the most horrendous human. I think it was Edison. Sorry, Albert.
Edison was kind of known for being an ass. Smart, but an ass.
Okay, it was her trainer. Thank you, Jackie.
What did you do to your microphone there, Carla Marie? There you go.
Princess Diana. That was actually one of the first I thought of, but I was like, I need to go back older.
Ooh, Lenny from Queens. Nikola Tesla would have been a great one.
Because he could be like, what the fuck are you using my name for?
No, he just had so many insane inventions. I mean, he was working on wireless electricity before he died. Like things that we aren't even comprehending today, he was working on. Fred the Mailman said Edison is the worst. There was a movie called The Current Wars that came out, I want to say 2.5 to 3 years ago, like pre-pandemic. And I remember seeing the screening of it. And it's a super nerdy movie, but not Elliot, what's his name? Cumberbatch, what's his name?
Benedict
Cumberbatch. Oh, I said Elliot. He plays Edison, from what I remember. And it kind of shows how like Edison, yes, was a very smart person, but what made Edison tick was really being competitive and how he was like a ruthless competitor and he would try to put down his competition like any way he could.
Wow.
Yep.
I went on a Girl Scout trip to his little house.
Yep, I've been in that area as well.
You went on a Girl Scout trip.
Yep, I went on a Girl Scout trip.
Wait, there's something I just thought of. Oh, Lincoln. What if he came back?
Yeah, he probably wouldn't be too thrilled
Why not?
with just what. I mean,
Oh, I guess he would be like, "What the fuck?"
he was like, "We just fought a whole civil war, and you guys are
or
still
doing it again." Yeah.
doing all this nonsense." Zadie said, "Everyone from the 27 Club, the artist that died at the age of 27." So you've got
Amy Winehouse.
Cobain, Winehouse, Hendrix, and Morrison from the Doors. Who else? Tupac and Biggie were younger from what or were they 27? I thought they were younger.
JFK.
Why did you say
Love
it like
that
that?
guy.
What do you love about JFK?
He was so sweet.
How do you know?
Because he used to hang out with Marilyn Manson even though he was married.
Marilyn Monroe.
I mean, Marilyn Monroe, not him. God, that's another one. No.
Okay,
Don't be sad
so
about that guy.
Tupac was 25. RGB would be appalled by
RBG.
Texas. I agree, but I
RBG.
don't. I wouldn't even put. This is gonna sound messed up. I know she just died recently. I wouldn't put RGB on the list.
Because it's so.
She lived her whole life.
Mhm.
She did the things. I'm interested to see what.
Although
people,
she would come back to a world, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, not even that far removed from her death. But as I'm more interested in seeing how people would perform and act and survive and thrive who didn't have the chance to get to the end of their lives. Like, did Disney died, but kind of old, right?
think
I know he was the one that made us kind of have this conversation, but
P.T. Barnum, but didn't P.T. Barnum do bad things?
you got me.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, and I don't remember. Damn, there's a lot of dead people.
There are way more dead people than alive people. If you think about it that way.
Duh. Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, Left Eye, those would have been
Remember
good.
when that
Yeah.
happened, when Aaliyah died.
There are.
Elvis Presley. Man, he would make such a great song with Fall Out Boy. You don't think so? Imagine that. It would
Maybe.
it would be so cool.
I don't really listen. I don't know Elvis's music. He does Jailhouse Rock, right?
Yeah, blue suede shoes.
I've heard of the song Blue Suede Shoes. I don't actually know it.
We're
What
gonna
else does he do? What did Elvis do? What are his songs?
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go. Is that not him?
And what is that song called?
Is that blue suede shoes?
I don't know. Hound Dog.
Hound Dog is a good
Go
one.
listen to a bunch of Elvis stuff today.
It's the jam.
Texas Chris said Gandhi so he could meet Gandhi that works on Elvis's show. That would actually be. It would be really cool to see them connect.
Blue suede shoes. That is blue suede shoes. Oh my God, John Benet Ramsey.
Okay, so
Fred.
give me what are the top 5 Elvis songs?
I can't. I'm going too back in time today. Oh, I typed in Elvis and it went immediately to ElvisDuran.com.
I like that. Google knows what's up.
My mom's favorite artist of all time. Oh, Can't Help Falling in Love.
I don't know that one.
Yes, you do.
I don't think
It's
so.
like in a lot of movies that you've probably never seen.
Okay. So what? Give me the top 3 Elvis songs.
Can't Help Falling in Love.
Okay. Is that number 1 according to the internet?
I mean, it's just songs. Top. You want me to Google? Top.
Yeah, top 5. I don't know. Something like that.
According to what chart?
Who knows?
Suspicious Minds? I don't know that
That's
one.
what people are saying in the chat.
I probably know it. Just don't know what it's called. Jailhouse Rock.
Okay.
Can't Help Falling in Love. Hound Dog.
Oh, I know Hound Dog.
Oh, you know this one.
But
I'm in
Hound.
love. Woo! I'm all shook up. Woo!
Never heard it.
Oh my God, this is.
I've heard the Hound Dog one.
Of course you have. It's in cartoons.
Yeah. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
A
Crying
little
out.
less conversation. You know that from the remake.
There's a remake?
Yeah, but we played it on Z100.
What?
It came out early 2000.
Man, I don't know any of these songs.
Yeah.
Did people actually like Elvis? I don't believe it because I don't know enough
Stop.
of his music.
My mom hates it. She'd kill you.
My high school track coach and counselor was a huge Elvis fan, and he used to have the Elvis swinging
I'm gonna listen to some
swinging
Elvis music
hips clock. You know what I'm talking
today.
about?
My mom had that.
He had a couple Elvis things up in his office. Big Elvis fan, would quote Elvis all the time.
Viva
And
Las Vegas.
There was a time where the fine people at Madison Square Garden sent Elvis Duran a really unique print
Oh.
of Elvis at Madison Square Garden. And this was when I was Elvis's assistant, and he was like, man, it's like, it was really nice of them to send this. He's like, people send me Elvis stuff all the time.
He's not really.
He's like, I'm not even a big Elvis fan.
Yeah.
Like, I know that Mars M&M sent him like the red M&M dressed up as Elvis, like a big statue. And
Like,
he's
why
"What
would
do I
you
do
want
with this?"
another icon of your name? Like, this is me. Send me one of myself.
So that picture of Elvis Presley at Madison Square Garden was in Elvis's office for a while, kind of just leaned up against the wall. I was like, hey, Elvis, if you're not going to use this, can I send this to my old guidance counselor and track coach because he's a huge Elvis fan? He was like, absolutely, send it to him.
That's awesome.
So I sent it to him, and my track coach called me crying.
Oh.
He's an older guy, one of my favorite humans in the whole world, Coach Glenn. And it turns out that he and his wife, one of their like first dates was that show at Madison Square Garden that he went to. So he now had what?
How old is your track coach? Oh, he's
I mean, when he was my track coach, he was in his mid-60s.
okay. That's really cool.
Yeah, so him and his wife had gone to that show that I sent him the picture from at Madison Square Garden, which I thought was really cool. I had no idea, obviously, when I sent it. I was just like, oh, here's this very random picture of this Elvis guy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But that was one of the cooler phone calls I got. That was nice.
My mom would have also appreciated it.
I didn't know she existed at the time.
She wouldn't have cried. My mom has way too much Elvis stuff.
That's fair. It is 9 o'clock, which means we're going to wrap up the show.
Okay.
I'm probably going to go over to Pike Place Market.
Oh, cool.
Go to my favorite place, Market Grill, because my cousin is in town and she wants to go to the market before she leaves today. And I'm getting a haircut, which I'm very excited about. Not going to do a ton. It's really going to be a cleanup. In case you care.
Sure, everyone was so worried that you were going to cut your hair super short. We never talked about Spain, so what are we doing?
We'll talk about Spain on Thursday.
We also have an announcement of a fun new thing everyone can do.
On Thursday.
Yeah, it's a new event.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the subs, the bits, all of that. Seattle Cocktail Club. Thank you for the fantastic drinks. And we will see you on Thursday.
Peace out, Cubs.
Peace out.